Okay guys, today we are going to go find, I'll just go on a forest adventure. And what we're bringing is only a net, and we're going to try and see what we catch. We're going to be exploring the forest, of course. The bamboo place back there, and this big flowery field.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Bamboo back there, right?
the bamboo is back there. Yeah.
Right?
We never know what we're going to find in the bamboo. There's always weird stuff in there.
Right. Here
Yep,
we go.
but I'll meet you at the first place. Okay guys, we found the weird thing already while we're going down to the flower fields. Now I'm gonna give y'all a second to guess what this is right now. I don't want to touch it, but did y'all guess it? This is an owl pellet. This is when owls hunt down a mouse or a creature, they'll eat that creature, and since they can't digest the bones and the fur, they kind of throw it up onto the floor, and this is what they call an owl pellet. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Let's
See if
move
we find
on.
some more stuff.
Yeah. Okay guys, so while walking here in the flower field, there are flowers, there's a bunch of them. And here is some mint. This is wild mint. This, you can tell this furry little leaves, this is definitely wild mint, very nice. And right around it, now where was it? There was a dandelion right here. But you can find these everywhere, which is why this place has a bunch of flowers and it's called Flower Field. As you see, it hasn't grown its stalk yet, so it's gonna grow out pretty big. Yeah.
It has a big yellow flower, right?
Yeah, big yellow flower. And they call them dandelions because the flower looks like a lion's mane. Which I think is pretty cool. Anywho, we'll see you when you find some other stuff. Okay guys, we just found another really cool thing. Again, this is why it's called Flower Field. These are a bunch of blue flowers. We do not know what these are, but if y'all can identify it, that would be really cool. And back there is a bee. I just saw him flying around the flowers trying to pollinate. There he is. It's a beautiful little bee trying to pollinate some of those flowers. So you know it's beautiful spring now. It's amazing. We got finally some beautiful flowers growing. And spring onions too. This right here is a spring onions. If we peel these out of the ground, there's a tiny bulb, which you should eat. Which you can eat, but I don't recommend eating stuff from the wild unless people say it's okay, or yeah. If a natural expert is around you and he knows what's edible, what's not edible. Never eat stuff that you find outside, though. Yeah, it's very beautiful flowers. Yep. Let's go find some more stuff. We just found another plant. Flower field's full of them. These are, actually, again, let's just let you guess this. They're very beautiful plants around here. These are daffodils. If you guessed that right, good job. These are daffodils, and they'll bloom into beautiful yellow flowers, which most people know. They're very beautiful little flowers. And let's actually go check out some which are blooming. Okay, here are bloomed daffodils. These are the ones which have their flowers, which I showed you. Beautiful yellow flowers. Don't mistake these with dandelions. These are not weeds, and they're extremely beautiful. Many animals like bees and many animals like flowers and hummingbirds will pollinate these and send their seeds around the place. And right above it is a spider web with what seems to be a spider's piece of prey, if you see it. Right on that plant right there is a spider eating a cocooned air thing right there. It's really hard to see though. It's okay if you don't see it though. Okay, let's move on. We just found some black garden ant. This one's huge. Seems to be one of the workers. And these guys bite hard, so we do not want to really touch this guy. He's absolutely big. This is the biggest ant in Virginia. So it's pretty well actually in the United States kind of area. Come here, get here. It's a very beautiful. I don't want him getting out because that would be bad. We don't want to get stung by this dude. Anywho, let's go find some more crazy critters. See, this guy's rolled up. He's not gonna really want to open himself up, but if I turn him around, this is an isopod, most likely known as a roly-poly. You can find these all over your garden under rocks and all that kinds of stuff. They usually live in like big groups, which is really cool to see when you find them. And they're actually native, how's it called? Closely related to crustaceans, because one of them, which looks almost exactly like it, the giant isopod, which is kind of like a big, like 1,000,000 times bigger than this, and which lives deep in the ocean, which I'd say is pretty cool. Anywho, we'll tell you if we find any more critters, and as we're about to go into the forest. Okay guys, we just found a huge fallen down tree. This is really cool. This is a really good place to make a survival shelter. As y'all remember that we showed y'all the isopod in the front of the video? As you see, I told y'all, they like to stick together in little groups like this. All together, and this little part right here is in the rocks. They're all in there, all chilling with each other. A second ago we also saw a worm in here. Nice big earthworm. There's a spider right there too. Pretty small spider, but pretty cool. And you know guys, this is why you should always watch out when going around in the forest trying to find stuff. Because if you see, this entire tree is rotting, and if you look into the ground here, there's millions and millions, well probably not millions, but hundreds of sticks from the tree which fell down since it was rotting. It's been rotting because you can see a bunch of also woodpeckers and drilling like beetles and all those kinds of weird stuff, and then all these are the sticks all over the ground. It's pretty crazy. Okay guys, we just found the weirdest looking tree ever. Look how its trunk completely shriveled up around in like a big spiral. That is so weird. And then this one, it's the same thing happening, and there's only branches on the top. There's the two weirdest trees right by each other. And it's really tall. That is so cool. We also just saw a bumblebee. If we catch it, we're gonna definitely show you guys. Guys, I think we just found a little opossum or some raccoon's deep burrow. They made it, I think, from a fallen down tree, and it goes deep. So I think something went down there and started digging in. That's so cool. Anywho, now it's time to go to the bamboo. Okay guys, we're in the bamboo area. Very excited. We're about to see what we find. The branches are all over the camera though. This is gonna be really cool. Oh my gosh, wow, the branches everywhere. Okay. The wind is blowing. Yeah. Okay guys, we're entering the bamboo into the shelter, which me and my friend made. The teepee, all the way in here. Now this bamboo's a little bit dead, so we have to really watch out. Let's see. Made a cool shelter here. I walked down, and I made a room back here. Sticks and all that stuff. And when you look down up, it looks like an absolute jungle. It's so cool. There's always like little snakes in here, but it's a little bit too cold for them probably today. Very, very cool. Anyhow, I think we'll meet you guys outside. Okay guys, I hope y'all enjoyed